The quarantine have changed us and it's not all bad. It's the new normal, of course. Cities are reopening and activities are getting the new normal. Lockdown are lifting and some people are starting to feel they can glimpse a return. It's what we call the new normal. But the pandemic has changed us all through being on the lockdown has been pretty good on balance. The surprise is that many of us have realized there are some things quarantine has allowed them to experiment with new habits and new lifestyles. And they want to keep some of their things going even during the post-lockdown. We adapt how we can reduce our consumption, for example. Many of us want to spend less money shopping for new material goods like gadgets, phones, hobbies, and clothes. A long period of being shut in and not spending as much has led to the realization that so much of our consumer behavior is about instant gratification, not lasting happiness. Several people noted that they plan to eat out less often at the restaurant. Eating during the lockdown has enabled them to save money, and some have discovered a taste for home-cooked meals. We have also the slowing down and putting less pressure on ourselves. Being stuck in our houses has made many of us realize that we've spent years rushing through lives, pressuring ourselves to get the right jobs and attend the right event, even if all that status chasing was making us miserable. Again, it's worth noting that the ability to slow down entails a great deal for privilege. Millions who have been pushed out of the workforce wish they could be working more, not less. And some older and immunocompromised people, I am talking about elder man or woman, have had to go back to work even if they don't feel safe doing so yet. It's because they need income, and some enterprise provide them health insurance. Here also we adapt how we can prioritize our families and friends. When the cheaper are down, you see who really show up for you. Several people told me they've come to appreciate their family members and friends who have been there for them during this tough time, and that long after the coronavirus dies down, it is this group that they want to re-up their investment in. So the quarantine has reinforced the necessity of telling people how you feel about them. Others emphasize that the bizarre, unprecedented nature of this global pandemic has allowed them to reach out to people they haven't spoken to in age, and they found themselves on Zoom with estranged families members or friends or classmates or roommates halfway around the world, working from home if possible. Lockdowns across the globe led to millions of people suddenly working from home. If not, it was not the habit. Do you guess what? It turns out we can do many jobs just as well in the comfort of our own homes or in our offices. Of course, for many people, this is not an option. It was a privilege to be able to work from home. Some are finding that working from home actually offers unique benefits. Then the will or without the pandemic? Point brings up a key question. Lot of us say we want to maintain our new habit in a post-pandemic world. It's important to know that if you don't emerge from this pandemic with any great new habit, that is absolutely alright. Sometimes surviving is an accomplishment in itself, because the world is a scary place right now, and just you living another day is an excellent enough. So let's go to work, and every day work while you are using mask, and we hope that we will win the coronavirus or the pandemic or COVID-19. Let's go to work.